East Asian music. Japan, China, and Korea. East Asian music. Japan, Korea, and China are some of the countries that we can find in East Asia. These three countries are comprised of wonderful and exceptional culture and tradition, that they share it with the world through their performances. Let's discover the beauty of their traditional vocal and instrumental music. The traditional music of Japan is quite different from the Western music. The musical interval in Japan is based on human breathing, not mathematical timing. The Japanese musicians show their spiritual self-mastery through mastering the instrument than simply perfecting a technique of some sort, and how they give importance to their performance and composure. Historically, China has influence on the music of Japan. Some of its forms and popular instruments are adopted from China. Japanese musical instrument. Percussion. A daiko is a big drum. The performance gives physical energy and sheer excitement. It is an integral part of many Japanese matsuri. Tsuzumi, a hourglass shape. It has two varieties, the smaller, katsuzumi, and the larger, atsuzumi. These instruments are used in both no and kabuki performance. Tsurudaiko, it is a large hanging barrel drum. The two mallets are used to play tsurudaiko on the other side only. Taiko, this drum comes in various sizes, and it is used to play a variety of musical genres. Koto, it is 13-string zither. It is made of paulownia wood and about 2 meters long. It preforms through plucking using a pick on the thumb. Shamisen, it is a string instrument and performed through plucking. The string stretched across a resonating body. The neck is fretless. Biwa, it is a short-necked fretted lute. This instrument is commonly used in narrative storytelling. Shakuhachi, it is the most famous flute made from bamboo. It consists of 4 or 5 holes on the front face and a thumb hole on the rear face. It was imported from China for gagaku. Noken, a bamboo flute, fue, is the only melodic instrument performed in no. The melody of this instrument has no specific pitch relationship with the melody of the chanting. Hichiriki, it is one of the 2 main melodic instruments in Japanese gagaku music. It is a double-reed Japanese flute. Sho, this instrument was introduced from China during the Nara period, and it has free reed. Shinobu, it has high-pitched sound, and it is also known takebu. Ryutaki, it is Japanese transverse fue made of bamboo, and it literally means dragon flute. It is used in gagaku. China. Chinese has a long and influential musical tradition. Centuries, musician develops different styles in music and invented or adopt many musical instruments. The teaching of Confucius dominated the culture of Chinese for several thousand years, and he conceived their music in the highest sense as a means of calming passion and dispelling unrest and lust, rather than as a form of amusement. They believed that sounds influence the harmony of the universe. Chinese musical instruments. Yuqin, it is mood-shaped lute with a shorter neck and 4 strings. It used to accompany low-cal operas. Pipa, it has 4-stringed lute with 30 frets and a pear-shaped body. It has extremely wide dynamic range and remarkable expressive power. Erhu, it is one of the most popular instruments in China. It is fiddle with 2 strings. This instrument can be performed as solo as well. Yunluo, it is a set of 10 small, tuned gongs mounted in a wood frame. It literally means cloud gongs or cloud of gongs. Sheng, it is known as a Chinese mouth or gong. It consists of 12 to 36 bamboo pipes. The pipe has a different length and it has a brass reed on the bottom and a hole that must be locked in order to make a sound. Dizi, this instrument is the traditional Chinese lute. It can have a membrane over an extra hole to give the rattle effect. Zheng, it is an elongated trapezoid with 13 to 21 strings stretched over individual bridges. The range spans of this instrument are 3 to 4 octaves. Pengling, the 2 small bells are made of high tin bronze. It is a coloring rhythmic instrument. Korea. The traditional music of Korea is generous in the use of bright rhythms and melody. It gives more energy and capricious contrast to the nation's collection of classical music works. Their folk music represents the soul and sound of traditional Korean villages with a wide-ranging array of music forms. The 2 major divisions of traditional Korean music. Chongaek means right music. It was the music correlated with the ruling classes. It also pertains to ensemble music for men of high social status outside of the court. Sagake or Minsogak was music for lower classes or for the general public. Korean musical instruments. String instruments. Kayagum, Gayagium, a zither-like string instrument, with 12 strings, but recent variants have been constructed with 21 or more numbers of strings. Jiamungo, a traditional Korean 6-string, plucked zither with bridges and frets. Hagum, it describes as a 2-string vertical fiddle. It has 2 silk strings, rod-like neck, a hollow wooden sound box. It is played vertically on the knee using with a bow. Wind instruments. Pyri, it has large and cylindrical bore, gives its sound mellower than other types of oboe. It is made of bamboo and perform both folk and classical music of Korea. Percussion instruments. Chango, it is an hourglass-shaped body with 2 heads made from animal skin. Both heads produce sounds with different pitch.